Hey everyone, welcome. What's going on? It's your girl Lily, aka Tana City, and we are here today to talk about some cool, interesting, and cute stuff. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I loved collecting things. Anything from pens and pencils to shiny rocks on the ground. But one of my most recent collectibles is the one we're going to be talking about today. After watching Black Barbie documentary on Netflix, I was just compelled to make this video. Of course, after seeing one of my favorite writers, Shonda Rhimes, on it, I was so excited to create this video. I was in a pageant in 2018 and I was coined Miss Congeniality. And just to see the conversations about dolls now reminds me of what I did for my talent, where I spoke about how I see myself versus how I see the Barbie dolls. So I'm really excited to talk about this, just understanding the lessons and how it instills confidence in young Black women like myself. I mean, when I was a kid, I had my own experience with dolls. But one thing is for sure, no matter where I got it from, whether it was on the top shelf of boutique or at a garage sale, I was always excited to have one in my possession. When I was a kid, my uncle actually got me one for Christmas, and it was like a Barbie head doll, right? I always used to do her hair, different styles, everything, and I used to put her on the windowsill just so people can pass by and see my designs and her new style. It always brought a way for me to expand and express my creativity through storytelling and through style. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Let's get into it. So apparently the earliest dolls were made of clay in ancient Egypt, and dolls were made of wood, and they're used for religious purposes during the Middle Ages. Dolls became mass-produced in the 19th century, and by the 20th centuries, doll collecting had become a beloved hobby. So let's start with this first one here. We have Rainbow High's Coco Vanderbilt, and just look at the blue against that skin tone. She's stunning, and look at the intricate fit details. She has jackets in there, a shoe. I mean, she looks amazing. If you know me, you know I love to do my hair with blue coloring. I remember when I dyed my hair cobalt blue when I had my daughter. So seeing this doll with that name inside was just amazing. So I first wore my blue hair at the age of 12 years old. I first saw my sister who actually dyed her real hair blue when she was 17, and I was like, I was in awe. I'm like, I have to do this one day. This doll celebrates performing arts and fashion, which are both things I'm really passionate about. She also focuses on digital media. Fun fact, I actually did teach a computer literacy for seniors in my community, and that was amazing. I learned tons of things about myself, and being able to serve the elders in my community was everything. So I love this doll also because she's a promoter and a hype woman, and I get hype, okay? She loves encouraging others, which I'm also about, and I just had to pick up this doll the moment I seen her. I got her at Walmart. Check out Walmart. They have tons of nice, cute dolls. She was pretty affordable. I believe I got her from 20 to 30 bucks. So yeah, there she is, Rainbow High's Coco. I was flabbergasted when I found out that doll collecting has grown to be the second most popular adult hobby in the United States. Like, wow. And who collects these pop icon dolls, man? I seen these everywhere, and I was just so excited when I seen the Whitney Houston doll. If you know me, you know I love me some Whitney Houston, man. She is a treasure. I got her from Shoppers Drug Mart. She also wasn't that expensive. I think I spent around like 20 something dollars. I mean, I love, 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 love Whitney. Don't let me get into singing right now. You guys are not ready for that, okay? The pop icon dolls, they have so many of these. I went back to Shoppers Drug Mart, and let me tell you, you cannot find another Whitney Houston one there. But I did see Aretha Franklin, and I really wanted to pick that one up too. For some reason, Whitney just caught me, man. So this is another one of my doll collections, and this is the Whitney Houston pop icon doll. I love it, I love it. Okay, so this is Karma Grant from Karma's World. I got this from the dollar store for $5, and honestly, I just love her because she's an aspiring rap artist, and I used to freestyle all the time as a youngster. If you know me, you know, man. We used to get it on and popping everywhere, in the hallway, outside, at my birthday parties, man. Anytime. I just love to rhyme. I love to write poems. I just love it. So I love this doll, Karma's World. I just had to get her, okay? She is super, super cute with her little outfit and her nice hair. Super, super cute. So you can also find them at the dollar store as well. Yeah. Okay, look at here. Simply the best, better than all the rest. You guys are not ready. Stop. The Tina Turner Barbie signature doll, I just had to get. One of the things I wish I did was meet Tina Turner or go to one of her concerts. When she passed me, she rest in peace, I was just so sad. Like, she's one of my favorite artists. And from a young girl singing in a rural church choir in Nutbush, Tennessee, to becoming the legendary icon, like, I mean, of queen of rock and roll. I just had to get her. When I was a kid, my mom used to always have her documentary, What's Love Got to Do with It? I'm telling you, I watched that movie more than 50 times. My mom was also a hairstylist, so she used to have her own mannequin head dolls. So I used to just be amazed with how they just used to just, stand up straight, sophisticated. Just seeing this doll with, Tina Turner's legendary legs, the stockings, the jeans jacket. If you know me, you know I love a good jeans jacket, okay? The wig she put on her hair, like everything. This doll is just everything, and just love it. Like, I'm out of words because Tina Turner, I loved her as a child, her resilience. She was family oriented and she was super tough. That's something that I really appreciated about her. I got this doll on Amazon, okay? It was about 50 something dollars. It was totally worth it. She's beautiful. I love it. So Amazon also has amazing dolls, so check them out as well. Totally. Okay, looky here. So this is a very, very important doll because, as you guys know, the first and original Little Mermaid was not a black doll. Haley was able to see the story of the Little Mermaid and she was like, man, I got to be an actress in this. And she did her thing, man. I haven't actually watched the movie, but I've seen clips and her voice is like, it sounds like an angel. She's just amazing. And congratulations to her on her new family, man. This is so good. Like, she definitely made history with this. The movie, from the clips I've seen, looked just simply magical. One of the other things I loved about this doll was the hair. In this, you can actually see the hair kind of like copperish, but the original hair was kind of red. And one thing I love to do with my hair is red color. Super, 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 super cute. Another thing I love about this is just the story of the Little Mermaid, like wanting to see new things and start new adventures. And that's what I'm about, being open-minded to new things in life. Very, very passionately curious, just like Ariel, the Little Mermaid herself. So I just had to get this doll. And where I got it from Walmart, okay? It was about 20 to 30 something dollars. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, listen, I am not walking away. I have to get this doll. And I did. So I'm super, super excited and happy. And here she is. She's just so cute with her scales, her fins, her nice, nice hair, her braids. If you know me, you know I love braids. So here it is, the Little Mermaid, Ariel. Now, I know I talked about my other Disney princess, Ariel, but we just gotta talk about this Disney princess, Tiana, from The Princess and the Frog. I just had to purchase a new one because my sister actually got my daughter the Tiana doll, but the remains we're still looking for. So I just got a new one in replacement. I just had to. I love the background story. The story of Tiana is that she wanted to own her own restaurant and she went through different obstacles to get to where she wanted to go. The actual background story is this story of Tiana was inspired by a culinary pioneer and civil rights activist named Leah Chase, okay? So she has tons of history, this doll, all right? And it also inspired me because I also once worked in a restaurant. It made me build so much character, especially seeing myself and in dealing with others. And it also prepared me for working with the land and working in a farm. Just working with food and working with people and learning about different stuff with food and food insecurity and the different things we're going with. What's happening in our society today is just what inspired me to get this doll. One thing I loved about the movie, it was so funny. It had me cracking up, okay? I loved it. I love me some comedy, all right? So here is a Disney princess, Miss Princess Tiana. So the market for dolls is expected to grow, okay, in the next years. And why wouldn't they when I'm around, okay? Look at this next doll we have. This doll was actually given to my precious 3-year-old Niani. Shout out to her. And it was given to her for her 3rd birthday. It is the Barbie 180 Fashionista doll. If you know me, you know I love me some fashion. So just having this doll given to my daughter was super, super cute. It has its blonde puffy hair. If you know me, you know I love to play around with colors in my hair. It just represents just the styles and different creativity Black women use with their hair. I wanted to preserve this doll, so I kindly just lifted it out of my daughter's gift bag and placed it up, okay? Just so we can make sure the doll is nicely wrapped. It actually comes in a plastic with a zipper. She's just ready for the beach with her tie-dye outfit. If you know me, you know I love the beach, okay? So I just had to keep this doll. She's super, super cute. This is one of the Fashionista collections. So here we are. Oh my goodness. This is so, so cute. Barbie the movie, okay? Shout out to Margot Robbie. Congratulations are in order to her for her first child. Yay! okay? I watched this movie. I just had to watch this movie and I loved it. It was super, super fun. This particular character, Barbie the President, okay, was played by Issa Rae, one of my favorite actresses and writers. So I had to get this doll, man. It represented all the way. Look at the clothing on this. Just look at the box alone. The box alone, just the makeup, okay? We're in election time right now, guys, and I don't know about you, but this looks like the only right candidate for 2025. What do you guys think? Okay? The Barbie movie was definitely a huge success. If you haven't already seen it, you need to go check it out. It was just so inspirational, really, to all the young girls out there. I just had to get this Barbie president one though. It just represented being a boss, being a leader, you know what I mean? And that was amazing. So hashtag Barbie for president and hashtag President Barbie. Why wouldn't this sell? I got this on Amazon. It was like for about 50 something dollars. I find it interesting because eBay actually dominates as the top platform for connecting vintage doll sellers with buyers globally. So if you're into vintage dolls, you should definitely check out eBay as well. Yeah, here we go, guys. Tell me what you think about it. And it was so cool because when I was watching the Barbie documentary film on Netflix, it was interesting to see that Shonda Rhimes also has her own Barbie doll. So I'm interested in getting that one. It was so nice. And I think a few other people that should definitely have their own Barbie doll is Rihanna herself, okay? She definitely needs her own Barbie doll. So I'm super excited to see the developments in the future with that. So you know I had to continue to add to my Barbie signature inspiring women dolls. Come on, man. And I have none but the other, Maya Angelou, author, activist, and teacher, okay? May she rest in peace, but she was just everything to me since I was a child. I just had to get this doll, and I got it from Amazon, just like my other Tina Turner doll, and she was also about 50 to 60 something dollars. I looked back online and she was sold out, like you can't get her again. But if you check on Amazon, maybe you might be able to find her. I was so excited. I just had to purchase this doll. I actually recited a poem by Maya Angelou in grade 1 called When I Think About Myself. And I just love her Still I Rise poem. I love poetry, I love writing, and I am also an educator. So I just had to get the Maya Angelou doll. She's super inspiring to me. She has so much history. And I just love her. And just look at the clothing on this doll. This African clothing, printed clothing is beautiful. And she's also holding one of her books, Why the Caged Bird Sings. And I'm just so super excited to have this doll. Okay, so that was super fun, but why all the dolls? What do they do? What's their value? I'll tell you personally, there's so many things and lessons that I've learned from having this doll collection. And one of them is self-preservation. That means learning to take care of these dolls. First, I had them like hanging low, but then my daughter would get so excited. So, you know, she'd want to play with them, and then some of them would have to be taken out of the box. So me and her were going through something where we're both learning how to keep things nicely and neatly placed, and learning how to just treasure things that are important to us. You know what I mean? And learning how to take care of things so that they're not in harm's way. So self-preservation is one of the lessons I learned from having a doll collection. Another thing I learned about having a doll collection was that it was okay to be multi-talented. I had issues with just focusing on one thing for the longest time with my busy mind. Just appreciating the different levels and facets of one's character and personality is important. And that's what having these dolls did for me. I'll actually share a quote with you. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So there you go. Another thing I learned from having doll collection was sophistication. Almost like being a role model, being put together, and just standing tall and having confidence. Representation of Black women is so important, especially in the media, and having these dolls was something that always reminded me to keep in mind how I carried myself. Shout out to Kitty Black Perkins from Barbie for designing dolls in such a classy way. Learning about her history and her work with Barbie was so awesome. So thank you, Kitty. Are you in a doll club or collectors club or just have any kind of collectibles? Let me know, comment below and let me know what kind of stuff you're collecting. I'm really super interested to hear. Do you want to connect and learn more? Go ahead. So you can follow me on TikTok at tana.city. That's TANAAH.city. You could also follow my makeup page where I do soft glam and natural glam at Miss Venus Beauty on Instagram. Also, I will be having some super cool merch, so you can click the link below. And if you want to stay connected and find out some more fun, interesting stuff from your girl Lily, you can sign up for my newsletter in the link below. Thanks again, everyone, for your time. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And before we leave, just remember one thing: being you is being beautiful. Thanks, everyone. Take care.